If you get hey, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Manchester City versus Tottenham. What an ending to this game. I really enjoyed. That was very entertaining. That was very entertaining with Haaland losing his cool. But that's on you, homie. That's you. You know, you missed two sitters that needed to go in, and I didn't think they were a big deal when he didn't score. I said, you know, they're gonna come right back. They're gonna score, which they eventually did. But I know he's frustrated personally. You know, he's taking it personally. And I get that, you know, especially being young and all, like, you know, I don't expect that. Doesn't he meditate, you know, that whole thing going on? Like, he should know better. He really should know better. If you're meditating and you follow any Hinduist, Buddhist teachings, you should know better than to just, you know, lose your calm like that. You lose your cool like that. Trying to fight Celso and then Guardiola trying to get in the way. I get it. You're supposed to stick up for your players, but that, you know, you're walking into a fight or a discussion, an argument that, you know, you're not there. You don't belong there. You know, I don't think so. Personally, I don't think he belonged there. You know, and it just looks so, you know, it looked funny and it looked so petty from Guardiola trying to get into with Celso. You know, Celso wasn't even playing at that point. I think yeah, they took him out. So I get that the foul itself was a foul. But I think in my opinion, he fell over too quickly. And yes, the ref could have, you know, let the play continue, and he didn't. And it's not the first time we see that the ref doesn't let the play continue. They stop it. You know, it's a foul. But again, I think he kind of made a little meal out of that. He could have, you know, not have dived. But the default of all these players are, as soon as you get touched from the bag, you fall over, you keel over. That's just like 101 football, you know. Yeah, I'm sure Tom Brady that was there was watching, just shaking his head. I don't like that either. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like Grealish was doing that at times with I don't know if it wasn't Udogie. Somebody was checking him and he fell over a little bit too quickly towards the end. So yeah, I don't like that. So that's just what 100% without a doubt unadulterated frustration looks like on behalf of Haaland. I get it, dude. You're pissed off. You know, you should have scored those goals. I don't know how you missed that first one, right? I think it was Emerson trying to nutmeg. I don't know what he was doing in the back, and then Silva, if I'm not mistaken, gave him the ball, and it was just like it needed to go in. It needed to go in, you know. But whatever. That's life. You know, you don't make it, but that needed to go in. No, I'm sorry, that needed to go in. Of course, you know, you're playing at home. You're City, for crying out loud. You're Holland. You don't miss that. You're not supposed to miss those things, you know? I don't know, man. Nunez. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, you know, just cussing the guy out. It just looked ridiculous, you know, with his long little hair, you know, looking like a throwback Randy Johnson. The best pitcher of the 90s, by the way. The first half, and the reason why I wanted to watch this game was because my cousin was telling me, like, yo, you got to watch this game. It was really good. I look at the score and I'm like, yep, looks like a really good game. I watched it, and the first half was just Tottenham in their half, just the whole City doing what they do best, just the pressuring. Besides, you know, holding on, retaining the ball, just pressuring and just keeping them in their half. You know, and the few times that they did escape, that they made it to the other half, I mean, they managed to score a goal, which was a really nice goal, really good cross switch from Kulusevski to Son, and Son, I mean, with the finish. And I think Ederson could have done a little bit better with that ball. I think he could have stopped that ball, but I'm not blaming him. But still, really good play. So City were phenomenal that first half. I mean, the amount of attacks, like, and hitting the post too. Doku had a shot to the post with a crossbar and then to the post. Alvarez as well also to the post. So and Tottenham were just, I mean, they were just falling apart. You know. This man, Bissouma, I can never say his name. Let's call him Bissouma. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, bro. Bissouma just shaky, just hesitating too much on the ball, taking way too long on the ball. Emerson, what were you doing? At one point, I don't know if it was Vicario that passed him the ball. I don't know who passed him the ball, and the ball just went past him. Like, just, you know, and I think it went out of bounds. Just horrible. And look, Bissouma, I think Bissouma, almost cost Tottenham the match. I would say cost them the match because they also had a chance to win, despite not having, at least the first half, not having any chance of winning. He could have cost them the match. And that man, I'm sure he's not happy with himself. He was not happy with himself, you know. But he wasn't throwing a temper tantrum like Holland was, of course. That first half was kind of a drag. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little bit bored. I couldn't understand. I said I hope the second half, and yes, the second half did deliver. With the changes that he made with Hoiberg, and then who else came in? I can't remember who was the other one that came in. Damn, I forgot. The one play from Brendan Johnson, right? That's the only thing I saw in the first half besides the goal that looked a little bit. They looked a little bit dangerous, right? They had a chance, Tottenham, and that's it. Let's put it this way: the only time I thought Tottenham had a chance, or Tottenham looked like they were in control, was that little the foot race with Foden and Udogi. And Udogi pretty much just manhandled him. That's it. That was the only time that I saw Tottenham that yeah, they got this. And I get this. This is the part where Manchester City fumbled big time. Supposedly 11, 12 players, just like Newcastle, are missing from the starting lineup for Tottenham. What the hell, City? You should have taken full advantage of that. So those sitters with Haaland missing, and then Doku and Doku wasn't at his best, but Doku, they were pretty much playing that left wing the whole entirety of the first half. There was no excuses for City not to win this game. I think they botched it up. They screwed up. They needed to win this game. It's supposedly the third tie that they have. For me, it was a good game and it's a good result. It's at 1 point, but yes, I understand from a fan. I understand from just it being City. You got to win this game. You should have won. Against a weaker Tottenham, and credit to Tottenham for chipping away. For not giving up. Just patience. And City. Just beautiful how the Foden goal. That was Barcelona. That was Guardiola. That was all Guardiola. Just the pass from Doku, the nutmeg pass. To Alvarez, and Alvarez finding a Foden all by himself. Completely alone. Beautiful football from City. And, this should have been an easy win for City. Absolutely should have been an easy win for City. But the way they play, I was noticing every time Kyle Walker had the ball, every single time, without even looking, like telekinesis or something, whether it was Silva or Foden that was in front of him, but him facing the goal, he would turn around. As soon as he would turn around, without looking up and without missing a beat, boom, passing it. Just automatically just knowing that there was going to be somebody there. And there was always somebody receiving the ball comfortably. Just the way they know where to find themselves at. And Bernardo Silva, my God, man, just the man looks sickly. Tell me he doesn't look sickly. He looks like a Make-A-Wish Foundation winner where, they told him, hey, you have this chance to play against, your idols. Yes, I can't wait. And there you have him running around with City players. And yet he balls. He's probably easily one of the best midfielders in the world, in the EPL, easily. Absolutely, yeah, brilliant from City. But at the same time, just, yeah, they screwed up. They weren't at their top. And Ederson, a little bit. I'm not saying it was completely his fault, because that Lo Celso goal, that was a really good strike. Nothing you could do. The the Kulusevski header, beautiful header, just out beating Aki in the air, and twisting him around. I don't know, just the way the whiplash from colliding into him, but I felt like he kind of hesitated. He didn't read the ball well, Ederson, and he could have gotten to that ball. It wasn't top bin or anything, upper 90, but yeah, still it was a really good header in the end. I don't know, interesting. I didn't even know they were playing. Interesting. And I wanted to watch the Manchester City versus United. I don't think I'm going to catch that game. Just too much going on with work, but yeah, glad I did catch this game. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you, as always, for watching patiently, hearing me rant and riff about football here. And I will, as always, catch you in the next one. Peace.